Shifting focus, luxury fashion house Prada has acknowledged that its recent Spring-Summer 2026 menswear collection featured sandals inspired by traditional Indian footwear, the Kolhapuri chappal. This is its first public response to a controversy that had sparked outrage in India. Questions were raised on cultural appropriation and ripping off artisans. Prada now says that it's in contact with the Maharashtra Chamber of Commerce and that it is open for dialogue with Indian artisan communities to ensure rightful recognition of their craft. Remember, as NDTV has been reporting, during the summer men's fashion week in Milan, Prada had featured its male models walking the ramp wearing Kolhapuri chappals. This was followed by protests by Indian artists from Maharashtra who said this violates the GI status relegated to the footwear. They allege that the flashy and exorbitant pricing hurts their livelihood as well. NDTV's Shivarur has more details. Take a look.
Now, this is a very, very big acknowledgement that comes in the wake of a story that NDTV had put out. It was a news break by NDTV's team that put the spotlight on the fact that at a Milan fashion show, one of Italy's largest fashion houses, world's largest fashion houses, Prada, the $6 billion powerhouse, had actually flaunted Kolhapuri chappals, worth about $1,300, about 1.2 lakh rupees. And now they have acknowledged it. NDTV had reported this story for 3 days continuously. There was a lot of anger online. There were people who were wondering whether this was cultural appropriation without, due credit or even, a mention of the artisans where the Kolhapuris are made in Maharashtra. But now Prada, obviously feeling the heat, has done the right thing and acknowledged. They've put out a good statement which hopefully will bring this entire controversy to an end, where they've said they acknowledge that the sandals inspired by traditional Indian footwear made in specific districts in Maharashtra and Karnataka were featured in its men's 2026 Spring-Summer show in Milan. We are committed to responsible design practices, fostering cultural engagement and opening a dialogue for a meaningful exchange with local Indian artisan communities, as we have done in the past. They also say they're in contact with the Maharashtra Chamber of Commerce, Industry and Agriculture on this topic. So this is very interesting, very important, and also meaningful, because they've said they're opening a dialogue for a meaningful exchange with local artisans, which means that artisans in Kolhapur, in Maharashtra, where these iconic Kolhapuri chappals, which sell for between 300 to 1,000 rupees, are sold, will be in touch with one of the largest fashion houses in the world, most iconic fashion houses in the world. And therefore, you have a situation where NDTV's coverage has led to a $6 billion fashion house called Prada now being forced in some ways to actually not only acknowledge and pay tribute to where these accessories actually came from, but also announce that they're in touch with the Maharashtra government and do the right thing. Now, this is not about browbeating anyone. This is about acknowledgement. This is about doing the right thing. This is about giving credit where it is actually due. And this is about correcting something that definitely wasn't something that went down easy.